health. I'm glad to see practitioners here, I'm glad to see stakeholders here, and I'm glad to see friends from the media who are also going to carry the big word of the launch of the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science out to the rest of the world. This evening, it's just about getting us into the idea behind putting together this institution and ensuring that it makes maximum impact in our society through the health sector. At this time, I'd like us to get an official welcome, as we always do when we come together as Ghanaian families. Today we're growing a new family here, and this family sure is going to grow bigger branches that will infiltrate other parts, not only of this country, but other parts of the African continent once the idea is very well understood and accepted by the Ghanaian people. It's my pleasure now to bring here the company lead of the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science, also known as iWES, to give us the official opening. Shall we welcome up here Mr. Sylvester Otre Amwa.
Hello, good evening. Good evening once again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to each and every one of us. Today, we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone in the advancement of health, fitness, and wellness in our community and beyond. It is with immense pride and joy that we officially launch the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science, which is iWES, and the MYHEALTHCOP Pro app. The launch of the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science and the MYHEALTHCOP Pro app represents a significant leap forward in our mission to promote health, fitness, and wellness. Together, we are building a future where quality education and innovative technology converge to create a healthier, more vibrant community. Thank you all for joining us Thank you all for joining us today. We look forward to witnessing the incredible achievement and positive impact that iWES and the MYHEALTHCOP Pro app will undoubtedly bring. Thank you.
Lobote, Ghana Medical Association. Dr. Paul Abankona, President of Ghana Physio Association. Honorable Dozie Numekevo, Director General of National Sport Authority. Dr. Ernest Asiedu, Analyst at the National Center of Coordination and Early Warning and Response Mechanism. Dr. Freche, Director General of CityVet. Barbara Toulou-Clemens, Country Director of the World Food Programme. All Sport Federation, thank you to be there too, under the National Sport Authority. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I'm very happy to be here today because to launch iWES was not that easy. But what you have done was you have listened a lot to our customers, a lot to people in the industry, like people understand very well all the difficulty when you are a sport personnel, to find an idea to help them, basically to be also educated. We all know how important it is, education. So this is what we have tried at least to put together to bring this course, so we make sure that everybody can be equipped with the right means and can work. So iWES, Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science, we believe on preventive healthcare. We are in the right place, the Ministry of Health, and we all know how difficult and all the damages we can see around obesity, non-communicable diseases. So when I came in Ghana 7 years ago, and I saw how difficult or how we were struggling with all this non-communicable disease, which projections show that by 10 years, 43% of our population, the direct link with the death will be one of these non-communicable diseases. Hypertension, diabetes, obesity, you know all this. In front of that, we cannot just watch the scene without doing nothing. So I put a small team together, a very strong young Ghanaian team, to think about how can we at least contribute a little bit to change the narrative. Then this young entrepreneur, plus a lot of other stakeholders like you, who has helped us to build this course, we gather to think about how can we help all the personal sports and fitness trainers to be equipped with the right certification, then people like you can book them basically. So this is what iWES stands for. How can we educate, how can we help all the personal sport and fitness trainers in the market who does not have the opportunity to be educated, but they are very smart, very good, to be equipped, and then they can move forward. So this was all the idea behind it. Of course, in employment. Basically, this is all the idea behind this project, which it has taken us a lot of time, but with a lot of chance and a lot of talented people, we have arrived at destination. So basically, it is a tech product. You can easily onboard, get employed when you're a professional, and we know that with all your help, you can help us to get the right professions and the right professionals so they can be equipped to move forward in the market. So this has been made possible, of course, with CityVet, who have supported us over the last 2 years. So thank you very much. The Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Sport, National Sport Authority, a lot of help from all these stakeholders to help us to arrive at this station. And of course, all our super lecturers, dedicated people from many universities, coming from sometime Ghanaian from outside, back now in the country, who has really helped us to put, I may say, la crème de la crème of the courses, so we know that what we are doing is the right way to help really all the personal sport and fitness trainers in the market. So these are all of them here. So thank you very much for everything. We, of course, cannot achieve this project without most of you. That's why we have tried our best to have all the right stakeholders here today to also listen to whatever we talk about. Then we can be partners and then we can move together to really cure the country around preventive healthcare. So thank you very much for coming and have a nice day.
Another round of applause as I welcome up here Dr. Bella Bello-Bitugu, who is in charge of the Sport Directorate of the University of Ghana. 4 years ago, Kwesi, when he came with the Decathlon, started a partnership with the Sports Directorate. And when the Decathlon outfit was established, about 80 to 90% of the staff were from the University of Ghana Sports Directorate. He asked me, look, I want your people, and we gave him the people. And this relationship developed until at a point he called me and said, Bella, I want to establish a fitness institute. I said, well, Kwesi, I may have to disappoint you because at that time I was in negotiation with an American company operating in Australia. So they came and said, look, we want you to establish that institute for us. So I said, Kwesi, there is this Australian company with the American franchise. Kwesi made a statement, and from that day, I politely got out of that dialogue and discourse with the Australian company. He said, Bella, why don't we do something ourselves in Ghana? Because what I was going to establish for that Australian company was an American franchise. They developed the program. And so we only have to roll it out here. And when he made the statement, it struck me so deep and so hard, I decided to get out of that, and that was the beginning of what we are going to launch today. So then business as usual started. Then the second point he made was, okay, if you agree to do that, weeks later, we want to have the right, exclusive right to the project, to the school, to the content, to the curriculum. I said, well, it's possible, but that means you have to accredit it. And of course, there are different forms of accreditation, and I said the best one is CityVet at that time. So the business started. And so, being in the industry, I brought in the stakeholders. First, we started with Professor Okansi. We designed the curriculum.
After the satisfactory design of the curriculum, we needed resource persons who would then fill in the curriculum and become the resource persons. So we literally looked for the creme de la creme of the industry. Some of the pictures you saw already. 2 are here, three are here, actually, at the back. We had the training, went through critically the curriculum. We were satisfied, took it to CTVET, they passed it. Now it was left with the training. We went through different stages and then applied for the accreditation. And the last stage was 5 weeks ago. Yes, 5 weeks ago we had the training for all the resource persons. Mine was Bella, I couldn't attend, but don't worry about that. So we have now gotten to the final stage. And I am so elated, I feel so proud, excited and fulfilled that we started from zero, literally zero. There was nothing. We built this system, and today we have the United Nations and their family, Ministry of Health, media, different practitioners, stakeholders here to join us. When he made a comment, and it hit me as well. When I returned home 12 years ago, and I know a lot of you will start wondering, but this guy is a Nigerian, why does he return on I'm a Ghanaian? I come from Keta in the Volta region, the most beautiful town in the south. Yes, and what started hitting me was the lifestyle we were leading, what was and continues to be a status symbol. I just finished teaching when I came here. I was teaching on development, and I was telling my students, when you go for your junk food, the McDonald's, the pizza is in the background. It's not the killer. The killers are, when I was young, what we used to call the white person's disease, or the city disease, or the rich person's disease, the hypertension, the non-communicable diseases. And that is where the importance of this iWES Institute comes in. We know we have a bad lifestyle. We see it literally 24 hours in the house. Even food they can deliver to us. We do nothing, and we know it is slowly killing us. We have a white-collar job. We don't move. We say we do not have time. And when people say they do not have time, I tell them, you know what? I am a Muslim. You the non-Muslim, before you even leave the face of this earth, you get a replacement. Fortunately, within 24 hours, they will bury me. So I wouldn't even know about my successor, but you will still be here, and they will get a successor for you. So you need to carve out some time for your health. And so this iWES Institute is an institute which is coming to institutionalize and professionalize the industry. Today, you go to a lot of industries, gym, fitness, etc. You come back more injured than when you went in, because there is no certification, because there is no standard, because there is no modus operandi where everybody will be ensured that this is the right thing to do. iWES has come to fill that gap, and that is why I am even more proud. And to all those who are here as stakeholders, without you, it will not happen. Health, fitness is through what we do with the physical activity, which is part of the African life anyway. Thank you very much, Kwesi. You are a very, very brave and courageous man. Investing for the past 4 years, seeing nothing, the bottomless pit. Thank you also all stakeholders who have come here, who are going to be part of the journey. We are thankful, we are grateful, we are excited, and we hope this is really the beginning of the beginning, and the sky will be the beginning. Thank you.
But really great. The Chief Director is ably represented by Dr. Wisdom Ati who's the Director for Research Statistics and Information Management here at the Ministry. We now welcome him for his message. Shall we put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen?
Indeed, it's a great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today as we celebrate the launch of the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Sciences, what we are calling iWES, and also the MYHEALTHCOP Pro app in Ghana. Let me say that in 2022, the government of Ghana and its development partners launched the non-communicable disease policy and strategy for prevention and control in response to the rising menace of NCD in Ghana. In the policy, one key objective that stood out is the strengthening of multi-sectoral collaboration for NCD prevention and control. So it is in the light of this that this launch is being seen by the ministry as a significant milestone in our journey towards achieving that policy objective. With only 18% of adolescents meeting their daily 60 minutes minimum physical activity requirements, and with NCDs becoming the leading cause of death in Ghana, any intervention that focuses on increasing physical activities in Ghanaians is hugely welcome. Indeed, wellness and exercise promotion are key strategies defined again in the National NCD Policy of 2022. And we are glad to see that these were carefully crafted to deal with the challenge of physical inactivity and its subsequent effects on the non-communicable disease burden. And that is a very big burden for us. So to promote physical activity, skilled instructors must be trained to be able to lead a fitness revolution, to make exercises effective and safe, very important, safe, without the dangers of injury. And I'm very happy to see that some of my gym instructors are sitting among the crowd. I can see Mr. Adimako, I can see the other people sitting there. I think we should come for them for all the So the establishment of iWES, the first CT-vet accredited institution to train and certify sports and fitness instructors, is so by leveraging the power of technology, MYHEALTHCOP app has also become a potent digital platform that will empower wellness professionals to take control of their businesses, enabling them to become entrepreneurs who effectively deliver their services to clients. MYHEALTHCOP app, and I've installed it on my phone, is dedicated to fostering long-term lifestyle changes and promoting healthy living practices among individuals, irrespective of their background or location. It provides a catalyst for individuals to reach an optimum level of wellness. To launch the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science and MYHEALTHCOP Pro app, we are saying it's not just a product launch. What we are doing is to launch a movement towards a healthy future for all Ghanaians in the world. I think we should clap there. So I implore all wellness professionals in various professional institutions, especially personal sports and fitness trainers, to enroll in the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science, to become better wellness professionals and entrepreneurs. And when you are done with the training, MYHEALTHCOP Pro app is here to make the delivery of your service as wellness professionals easier by putting you before your many clients. Take charge and become an entrepreneur on the MYHEALTH Pro app. I want to take this chance to thank the team for their hard work and devotion to making people's lives better. I've taken note of your dedication and endurance. I have no doubt that in the days, months, and years to come, your efforts will produce the amazing outcome that you desire. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention.
It's very clear that on the end of putting structures together, there is a big tick. Also on the end of curriculum and the depth of the content, there is a big tick. At the end of the day, what we see here is an indication that there will be a big tick in terms of who will avail themselves to go through the many programs that will be under this curriculum. And also, most importantly, when it comes to measured impact, there will be a big tick. And that sure will be the story of the Institute of Wellness and Exercise Science, also known as iWES. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to welcome up the following as we look forward to the unveiling of the official logo. I'd like to invite all of our dignitaries on the front end to come up here to the front for the unveiling of the official logo. Thank you. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Please do line up at the front for a photograph before taking your seats. Thank you very much. Respectfully, can you line up at the front for a photograph before we take our seats?
Professionals to be able to describe preventive health as medicine. I think for that, Mr. P.C. Taberi mentioned much more about that, because that's what we believe in, preventive healthcare as medicine. And also, it seeks to address the issues associated with unprofessional and uncertified trainers. The least talk about this, the better, because we all know about the ethical issues that come with professionals having affairs with their clients and all of that. So that's basically what iWES seeks to do, to train professionals to be more ethical in their dealings with clients, and also to have the right knowledge and skills. And so we have Anatomy 1 and 2. Our course is designed in National Certificate 1 and 2. And so we have Anatomy 1 and 2. We have Nutrition and Physical Activity. That's to outline the need or why you have to merge both. A lot of us end up going to gyms, working out every day, and we come back to our bad eating habits. And so it's like +1, -1, and you still end up at 0. And so the importance of nutrition and physical activity. We also have both body composition and weight management. So we get to know our body, what makes up our body, and then we get to know how to manage our weight based on that. And then we have pre-exercise screening, assessment, and exercise programming. That's one major thing that I think we all need to have a fair idea about. Because most of the times if you go to gyms, they end up telling you, oh, push, 1 more rep, you can do it, you can do it. And then we get to hear that, oh, he was very active, he went to the gym this morning, but then he's dead. That's because they didn't get to do any assessment before they put you through your training. And so I think in the near future, if we all would want to engage the services of gym instructors or people as such, we should get to see if they've gone through iWES, I think. And so we also have sports coaching 1 and 2. Please, next. Then we have ethics in sports practice. That's 1 and 2. And we have sport injury management. We all know that as sportsmen, as we are, we might end up having some injury and all of that. And so if you get into injury, how do you manage your injury? The right food to eat, the right exercises to do, so you're able to come back to health. And then we have specialization courses. These are courses that are run in the school as well, but then these are courses that can be run by any other person who doesn't necessarily have to be a personal sport and fitness coach. And so for that, we have first aid and CPR. I think we all need to have a fair idea of this. even for our daily lives in our homes. Because if there's an emergency in your home and your child passes out, how do you have to attend to your child? How do you have to do first aid and CPR on your child or your kid? So I think there's a course that corporate institutions can come and run. Individuals can also come and run to have a fair idea of that. And we have customer service in here. I don't want to go there because we all know how poor the services of most people we tend to meet in facilities in Ghana is. You go to places and it's like you are begging them to help you buy. You come to buy and it's like you are begging them, oh please I want to buy. That's how bad it is. And also entrepreneurship. If you get to know that there are a lot of people who actually didn't go through school, but because of the lack of entrepreneurial mindset, they finish with school and they are waiting to be employed. We have a lot of dietitians, nutritionists, they are waiting to be posted by the government into one health sector or the other. And if that is not done, they are just sitting idle. And so we want to equip people with entrepreneurial mindsets so they get to know that after school, they can come onto the MyHealthCop Pro app or they can get to start something for themselves. And also we have business registration. We also teach you how to register your own business. If you want to set up something, start up something for yourself, what are the procedures you go through in registering your business. And also have massage. I put massage at the last because we all need relaxation at a point in time. After a hard day's work, after weeks and months of working hard to make money, we need to take time to relax, go for a massage, and get back to your right state of mind and your right state of mind, basically. And so we have these amazing people who have all been a part of the curriculum development process. We have Dr. Bello, who we have here. We have Dr. Austin, Professor Kansi, Professor Mahmoud. Next slide, please. We have Mr. Maxwell Conlan. We have Samuel Yosen, Dr. Mukaila Sebu. We have Professor Jonathan Kote. We have Henry. We have Emmanuel, Dr. C. We have Richmond Kwaku. And then we have one amazing woman here too. That's Ajeli. We have Philippa. We have Ajeli, who is the CEO for Remote Heritage as part. We have Madam Philippa Pepper. We have Mr. Samuel, who is our first aid and CPR specialist. So that's basically this. And so we at iWES promise that if you go through iWES and you get the requisite skills and the requisite knowledge, then we promise to give you a ready-made employment via the MyHealthCop Pro app. And so that's the link between the MyHealthCop Pro app and then iWES. Get certified. If you're already certified, come learn entrepreneurial skills, come learn customer service. If you are not certified and you're a personal sport fitness coach, come go through iWES and then you are plugged onto the app and then you can make a living out of it. Thank you very much.